I would ask that the senator modify his request so that the Paul amendment, which would require a study to explore the severity of the problem at the desk, be considered and agreed to.
Mr. President, reserving the right to object.
Senator from Oregon.
Thank you very much. Reserving the right to object. Our bill does address the motor coach situation. Clarifies, because of the conversations we've had with that industry, that in fact no additional expense be required, no additional driver, and we know that already under the accommodations of the Disabilities Act, there are rights that exist to drivers as well. But we here have a very limited provision because we make it clear that it does not require the employer to incur any significant expense, such as the removal, retrofitting of seats, or any driving under unsafe conditions or unscheduled stops. So that is from a long conversation that I would have been happy to fill my colleague in about if he had explored this issue. This is now 8 years that this topic has been before us. It has not just been studied in some academic sense, it's been studied in real life. And we still have thousands and thousands of women who have great difficulty getting permission to pump breast milk when they return to work. Those who have been accommodated say it has made a big difference in their life, about their bonding with their child, about their health as well as the child's, which is the point that Senator Coburn made. We have this in place for 49 million American women. Why have we left 9 million out? And by the way, in my state, we have a hardship waiver that says any company that finds that this is too difficult to implement can seek an accommodation. And you know what? Nobody applied because they could all figure it out. It's time to embrace the fact that we need to do right by our children. And so Senator Paul's amendment, which guts this bill and says let's study it, is not an answer for the millions of women seeking to do the best by their children. And so therefore, I object.